Okay, in this video, we're going to work on the properties of exponents practice problems for level 1. So, on this practice problem number 1, you see there's a to the 12th over a to the 7. It's in a fraction and they have the same bases. So that looks like the quotient of powers. And if you recall, what we do is we subtract. So we're going to do 12 minus 7. And so that's going to get us 5. And because the larger power is on top, it's just a to the 5th. All right, on number 2, they have the same base and they're multiplying. So that looks like this, product of a powers. They have the same base and they're multiplying, and you add the exponents. So we're going to do 3 plus 10, and we're going to get f to the 13th. All right. On this one, we have a parentheses with a power on the outside. So things are multiplying inside with the power on the outside. That looks like power of a product where you distribute, essentially, the power inside. So you're going to have x to the 5th, y to the 5th. On number 4, you have g to the 5th to the 3rd. So you have a power raised to another power. So that's this one, a power of a power. So when we have a power with another power outside, you multiply them. So we're going to do 5 times 3. And we'll get g to the 15th. On 5, you have a negative exponent. So if we look at what a negative exponent does, is remember it takes it and it's a reciprocal. So in this case, it moves it to the bottom of a fraction. So c to the negative 4th becomes 1 over c to the 4th. And remember, the negative is now gone because we've now made the move. Okay. On 6, this is another power to a power type moment, although there's kind of a little extra bit hidden in here. So we have things multiplying inside with a power outside. So we're going to start there. So we would have h squared to the 6th power. I'm going to write it like this. And then we had j cubed to the 6th power. So that was where we had the power of a product. We were multiplying and we took the power to everything. Now to continue, now we have a power to a power. And remember, those multiply. So 2 times 6 is 12, so we have h to the 12th. And 3 times 6 is 18, so we have j to the 18th. So it's h to the 12th times j to the 18th. That is our solution. So that's kind of combining 2 of these properties into one question. On 7, we have d to the 1, which that's the identity property, which remember, if it is to the 1 power, then that means that you can rewrite it without the 1. So d to the 1 can be rewritten as just d. And on number 8, you have both negative exponents. So the y to the negative 6 will now move to the bottom of the fraction. It will be on the denominator and be y to the 6th. And the z to the 4th that was on the denominator will now move up here because it is a reciprocal, so it's moving up, and now it's z to the positive 4th. Remember, the negative is gone because it's moved, so it's z to the 4th over y to the 6th.